Assalatu wassalamu alayka Rasulallah, Assalatu wassalamu alayka Habiballah, Assalatu wassalamu alayka Rahmatan lil Alamin. Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Once Sahaba Kiram, with all respect and politeness, requested to our Holy Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to pray for a reason called Nazar. But our beloved Holy Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam didn't pray, and instead of praying, beloved Holy Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam warned and said, "There will rise hordes of shaitan and earthquakes from Najat, region of Al-Arab." What an important hadith sharif with such warnings. Aren't you concerned? Aren't you worried at all? Each and every word here has to be taken very seriously. Let's begin with the word Nazar. What is Nazar? Where is it located? Many of us might be hearing this name for the very first time today, because this name has been removed from history. The original name of today's Riyadh, which is now declared as the capital of Al-Arab, is Nazar. But what is the reason for erasing the real name? It is only because the Saudi travelist Wahhabi Salafis originated from exactly the region of Nazar, from where groups of shaitan was supposed to rise according to the Hadith Sharif. On September the 23rd, 1932, the Saudi travelist Wahhabis came into the power illegally and changed the name of their place of origin Nazar, so that Muslim Millat may never know that these Saudi travelist Wahhabis are actually the cursed group of shaitan mentioned in the Hadith Sharif. Is it clearly stated in the Hadith Sharif that the group of shaitan will definitely come out from Nazar? Dear brothers and sisters, another word mentioned in the Hadith Sharif is shaitan. The Iblis shaitan is already here and there. He was and he will always be there. But do we know who are these shaitan mentioned in the Hadith Sharif? Do we recognize who those shaitan are? If we do not know them, identify them, how we will save from them? How can we save our Qibla from their grasp? Sayyid Allama Imam Hayat alayhi rahmah, the founder of World Sunni Movement and World Humanitarian Revelation, clearly explains the actual meaning and direction of this Hadith Sharif and says, here shaitan means batil, oppressors and those who misguides. And we have already got the proof that those batil tyrants are none other than the Saudi travelist Wahhabis born in Nazar. That is the fact. And in the Hadith Sharif there is mentioned the word horns, which is actually a symbolic term. Sayyid Allama Imam Hayat alayhi rahmah explained it very clearly and said her horns stands for the pernicious evil forces in power. And we all can see the fact that since the legal establishment of Saudi travelism, Wahhabism in Al-Arab, our Din Millat and humanity are already in the verge of destruction. Dear brothers and sisters, today the opposite of the Caliphate, Mulukiyat, is established in our Al-Arab. The Ayyam Jahiliyyah has returned. Our Millat is floating in the sea of bloodshed all over the world today. This is only because our Qibla, where rise the sun of truth and humanity, justice, liberation of the life and soul itself, is in darkness under the Saudi Wahhabis. In the same Hadith Sharif, it is said that earthquake would take place. This earthquake is not a natural disaster at all. Sayyid Allama Imam Hayat Alahi Rahma explained it and said the word earthquake stands for the warning that it's destructive for Deen Millat and humanity. In fact, the way an earthquake turns everything upside down, leaves everything in turmoil, ruins everything, in the very same way, after the establishment of Saudi tribalism, Wahhabism in Al-Arab, be it explanation of Iman, be it the real teaching of Islam, everything has been ruined, destroyed and fabricated. Dear brothers and sisters, these Saudi tribalist Wahhabis have driven bulldozers over the holy Masjid Sharif of Maqbul Sahabe Kiram in Jannatul Baqi. The rise of these extremist terrorists has suppressed all the natural earthquakes. Dear brothers and sisters, the Hadith Sharif that I have quoted and tried to explain has openly unveiled even the address of the actual enemy of Islam. Won't we understand even after this? Can we recognize or support this tribalism, Wahhabism based on Mulukiyat in Al-Arab? Obviously not. Hereby, let's observe the day of re-establishment of Ayam-e Jahiliyyah in Al-Arab, the day when darkness overshadowed the sky of our millat, the day when the opposite of Caliphate, Mulukiyat, was established in our Al-Arab as the Yawm-e-Julumat, the dark day. For whole Muslim millat and humanity declared by Sayyid Allama Imam Hayat Alahi Rahma, the founder of World Sunni Movement and World Humanity Revelation. And let's rescue Al-Arab, in fact, whole world, from being the victim of Mulukiyat and build state and world of universal humanity based on Khilafat-e Insaniyat. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum.